Clarkson's farms. Kaleb Cooper's quiet life in pretty town where homes average £380,000. Jeremy Clarkson's right-hand man on the diddly squat farm lives in a pretty market town in Oxfordshire with his fiancée and 2 children. He's the breakout star of Clarkson's Farm, a young farmer who works with Jeremy Clarkson on diddly squat farm in the Cotswolds. But away from the screens, Kaleb Cooper lives a normal life with his fiancée and children in the pretty market town of Chipping Norton. Making his debut in the much-loved Amazon Prime TV series in 2021, the 26-year-old farmer's love-hate relationship with Jeremy Clarkson has kept viewers entertained over the past few years. Though not from a farming family, Kaleb started rearing hens at age 13, studied agriculture at Moreton Morrell College, and became a skilled contractor for local farms before joining Clarkson's farm as farm manager. A fan favorite thanks to his wit and no-nonsense attitude, Kaleb's popularity has led him to publish 3 books and embark on a nationwide one-man stage tour, later released on Prime Video. Born and raised in Chipping Norton, Oxfordshire, which is part of the Cotswolds, Kaleb lives with his fiancée Taya and their 2 young children, Oscar and Willa Grace, with another baby due in August 2025. The pair have been together just shy of 8 years, and on Christmas Day 2022 Kaleb announced that they were engaged. Between filming and raising a family, Kaleb also lives in a caravan near his animals on a small holding he owns to help him to stay closer to his livestock. Chipping Norton, often affectionately called Chippy by locals, is a historic market town in Oxfordshire, England, located in the Cotswolds area of outstanding natural beauty AONB. Situated 18 miles northwest of Oxford and around 12 miles southwest of Banbury, the area draws both locals and those seeking a quieter lifestyle outside London and has around 6,000 residents. The town has become popular with second homeowners and public figures, especially those connected to the nearby Chipping Norton set, a term used to describe a group of media, political, and celebrity residents who own homes in the area, including David Cameron, Blur's Alex James, and Jeremy Clarkson. Despite its peaceful setting, Chipping Norton is brimming with independent shops, cozy cafes, and traditional pubs that line the high street. There's a butcher, a bookshop, a deli, homeware shops and a monthly farmers market in the town center. Pubs like the Blue Boar and the Checkers offer everything from Sunday roasts to local ales. The town also has its own theater, the Theatre Chipping Norton, which doubles as a cinema and hosts plays, comedy nights, and concerts. Several picturesque villages are just a short drive away, Stow-on-the-Wold, Burford, and Bordon-on-the-Water among them. Walkers and cyclists head to the Cotswold trails, while food lovers enjoy the area's farm shops, tea rooms, and country pubs. Jeremy Clarkson's diddly squat farm, made famous by the television series, lies just outside the nearby village of Chadlington and Chipping Norton and attracts plenty of visitors to its farm shop. A short drive from diddly squat farm is Jeremy Clarkson's pub, The Farmer's Dog, located in Burford. According to Rightmove data, the average house price in Chipping Norton was £379,973 over the last year. The majority of properties sold were terraced properties, selling for an average price of £323,964. Semi-detached properties sold for an average of £409,674, with detached properties fetching £538,550. Harriet Cowan, 24, launches exciting new work project just days after embarking on career venture away from farming. The farmer won over fans of the Jeremy Clarkson series with her brief appearance. Clarkson's Farm star Harriet Cowan has taken a step further in her new project away from the popular show, despite becoming a hit with viewers when she featured in the last series. Nurse-turned-farmhand Cowan, 24, rose to fame in the recent series of Jeremy Clarkson's farming show, but seems to have her sights set on a new business venture. Over the weekend, it was announced Cowan had exclusively signed with leading talent agency Off Limits Entertainment. The company shared the news on social media in a post that read, "We are delighted to announce the exclusive signing of Harriet Cowan to Off Limits Entertainment at HarrietCowan_X. Harriet Cowan, best known for her standout role stepping in as Jeremy Clarkson's farm hand on Clarkson's Farm series, has quickly become one of the most exciting new voices in British farming." The agency added, "We're super excited to represent Harriet and support her on this new and exciting journey. Stay tuned to see what Harriet gets up to." On Tuesday, Cowan another major step in her career journey by creating an official social media account, Cowan Contracting. The Instagram page reads, "Cowan Contracting, Family Business. Eddie Cowan, Harriet Cowan. Contracting needs over Derbyshire. Based in Belper. The first post on the account was a snap of two red tractors on a sunny field, while the second was a series of photos and clips. They included a selfie and clips of tractors working in the field and were captioned, "We are Cowan Contracting." The faces behind the page: "This business is a family-run business. And we promote women in farming. Please drop us a message for any contracting inquiries or fodder inquiries." Despite her projects away from Clarkson's farm, fans seem to be hoping she will be back on screens soon. Viewers were particularly defensive of Cowan after they noted Kaleb Cooper, who resumed his role on the show halfway through Series 4, seemed cold towards the new farmhand. However, Cowan has since reassured fans that the two are now firm friends. "Kaleb's amazing, me and him are so close now," she told BBC Derby. "He's such a good farmer and we got on really well. He's another farmer to add to my phone list to ring." Clarkson's farm star, Kaleb Cooper, pictured with police. A popular celebrity from Clarkson's farm has been pictured with police at a major event in Malvern. Kaleb Cooper attended the Royal Three Counties show in Malvern on Sunday, June 15, and stopped to take pictures with officers from West Mercia Police. In an update from the force, a West Mercia Police spokesperson said, "Malvern Safer Neighbourhood officers have been on patrol over the weekend at the three counties to help ensure a safe event for all. Great to see everyone enjoying themselves in the sunshine and we are pleased to report the event went well." Pictured below, a couple of faces you might recognize. Kaleb Cooper was also seen in the Future of Farming Theatre for a Q&A with fans and appeared on the Young Farmers stage. The star shared amusing stories and anecdotes about working on Diddley Squat Farm as well as sharing his favorite farming traditions. Clarkson's Farm first aired in 2021 and follows farming on Diddley Squat Farm in Chadlington, Oxfordshire. Jeremy Clarkson, the former Top Gear and Grand Tour host, bought the farm in 2008 and has been getting back into running it in recent years. So far 4 seasons have been released with the last episode of Season 4 airing in late May. Clarkson's Farm fans spot clue: Harriet won't return for future series. Clarkson's Farm fans were left heartbroken after a noticeable absence in a key scene during the latest series' final episode, as they demanded the absolute star make a return. Viewers of the hit series Clarkson's Farm were left saddened by a noticeable absence in the latest season's final episode. The 4th season of the Amazon Prime series, fronted by the Grand Tour host Jeremy Clarkson, concluded on June 6, with a 5th season already in the pipeline. Fans are now hoping for the return of Harriet Cowan, who arrived to Diddley Squat as a farmhand. Viewers, however, noted the absence of Harriet Cowan from the end of series meal, an event typically seen as an opportunity to get caught up with the cast before the season wraps up. To viewers, her absence at the annual lunch was significant and they expressed hope that the absolute star would be back in future installments. Contributors to the R. Clarkson's Farm subreddit have expressed their feelings over the absence. One post reads, "Harriet should have been at the annual lunch. Harriet was an absolute star." Others commented on her charm and contribution to the show. "Before this season, I used to think Kaleb is quite talented and hardworking at such a young age, and then we saw Harriet, who did all that, and more, with a great smile. No hate to Kaleb. She stole the first few episodes and absolutely should have been on the annual lunch table." Harriet endeared herself to fans after stepping in for fan favorite Kaleb Cooper when he took a brief break from the show to embark on a solo nationwide tour. For now, at least, it doesn't appear Harriet will be coming back. Speaking to the BBC, she said, "We've always left it very open. I'm here if he needs me, but no plans at the minute. If he needs me, I'm here." Clarkson hinted that Harriet is unlikely to return unless Kaleb takes a detour to do Celebrity Love Island or something, and if I can't manage the farm. Yet it seems Harriet's time in the limelight isn't coming to an end as Off Limits Entertainment has signed her on. The agency said on X, Harriet Cowan, best known for her standout role stepping in as Jeremy Clarkson's farmhand on Clarkson's Farm series, has quickly become one of the most exciting new voices in British farming. Harriet's background as a qualified nurse and her role as a spokesperson for young farmers makes her a relatable figure in the farming community and beyond. We're super excited to represent Harriet and support her on this new and exciting journey. Stay tuned to see what Harriet gets up to. Despite the potential of a burgeoning career under the spotlight, fans expressed their disappointment at Harriet's absence from the latest season's finale of Clarkson's Farm. One social media commenter expressed certainty at expecting Harriet's presence at the final table, stating, "Yeah. I was sure she would be there. Certain even. While they always wrap the show well and in a fitting manner with a great lunch like this, it was a bit sad she wasn't there." Beyond that, I don't think more on it, as it could have been a no-go for many reasons. A second user added, thought the same myself, but assume it was logistics or schedule not making sense. Others had differing views, with one writing, Kaleb isn't going anywhere. I doubt she's interested in moving away from her job, family and friends. It was just a short-term thing. Otherwise you're inviting everyone Jeremy has interacted with throughout the year. That would get a little silly. Another fan believed other long-standing cast members should be given priority, writing, no, she is still new. Simon needs to be at lunch table, hell even the vet Dilwyn, he has done a lot.